Hey guys, I'm Chase Brogan, and today in this video I'm joined by my tag partner for this video and good friend Stevie Richards from The Stevie Richards Show, and we've got something awesome for you retro wrestling fans and retro gamers alike. We're diving into Bad Blood, a full free mod of WWF WrestleMania 2000 that turns it into an even bigger Attitude Era experience. This isn't just a roster swap, this has been completely redone. We've got new wrestlers added to the roster, we've got updated movesets, entrance music, arenas, and even the menus and match graphics. The roster focuses on the late 96 to early 98 WWF era, so it really captures the early Attitude Era vibe with unlockables just like the original game. And the best part here, it's completely free. You can grab it right now using the link in the description of this video. I've also got a full setup tutorial available as well. Link in the description so you can learn how to play this for free today. Now, huge shout out to Be A Man Productions for not only making this happen, but also providing us with early access to it. So please guys, download it for free, enjoy it, but make sure that you hit us up in the comments and let us know what you guys thought about it. But now it's our turn. We're going to jump in here, we're going to check out the roster, we're going to see just how far they pushed one of the best wrestling games ever made. Let's dive in and check it out.
Oh, pretty cool. WrestleMania 13, King of the Ring, Royal Rumble, the official
Raw in there.
Attitude of Raw, Shotgun Saturday Night. Wow. Summerfest, Jerry McPiven's favorite pay-per-view.
Summerfest. Excellent. And we've got, is that King of the, I'm trying to figure out how to get to there.
King of the Ring,
right?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So definitely great options there. We're going to just get into the roster. So we kick it all off with Bret Hart right here.
Now, I would love to talk to the team or both of us to interview the team, because how this even becomes, like Fire Pro Wrestling and everything, you can kind of guess with the workshop, the moves, I can even create rings and aprons and arenas.
Right.
But with this one, it's a little, what I assume to be a little more locked down and resistance, or have a resistance to mods. I would love to pick their brain about how in the world did you even get this to become a reality? Because it's a lot of work. Even just
for sure.
Changing an outfit takes hours sometimes to get everything right.
To fine tune, yeah, absolutely. I mean, and the scan on here is phenomenal too, because obviously Bret Hart was not in this game. This looks like a legit release for, what would have come out then, but the graphics are even better.
You know what they do too? It's just a little bit, from my recollection, might be CT, sorry everybody. He's stepping into the list of the playable characters. Watch, when he steps forward, it's in the background. I recall there being like a border separated, or a wall that you cannot, 100%. But they filled in the entire screen. Little things like that I can appreciate.
And I can control the placing here too. I can zoom out so we can see the whole, the entire outfit. And there's outfit differences here too. I mean, with Bret, there weren't that. Yeah. But with Bret, there weren't that many variations. As he tends to sometimes. But you can see we could change the outfit here. So it seems like a cross between almost WCW Bret and classic WWF.
I'm getting a vibe, because for people that you can debate it all day long. People say No Mercy was the greatest wrestling game on N64. Man, I would say Revenge. WCW versus NW Revenge just played so much faster in some ways. Of course, No Mercy had the ladders and a lot more plunder in the game. Yeah. And that sort of, you ever notice there's a bit, sometimes if there's a slowdown, if there's too many weapons in the ring or people in No Mercy?
100%. And I've always been one that's gone against the grain, and not that Revenge is, one that people look down on, but it is always No Mercy. I've always been the WCW Revenge guy. I mean, you just had a stacked roster, you had great graphics, and just the playability to it. They were similar, but I always leaned more towards WCW NWO Revenge.
Well, that's why we're working together. There we go. We're fully aligned. Here's another thing, and I don't know, I know if the team, they put this much level of thought and detail into, or attention to detail. One thing I loved about the Revenge game, and I think it might have been on World Tour as well, the previous WCW game. Dude, when the finish, especially Eddie Guerrero, you had him doing the frog splash on the finish, and it would have, I'd sit there after the finish, whether I won or lost, and watch every different camera angle on the finish. And after about 20 or 25, they would mix in like one you didn't see in the first 20 to 20. So you'd sit there. What did you ever do that with the music playing in the background? Really great stuff.
It was like a little built-in highlight reel. It was pretty cool. So we've got Sean here as well. Let me see if I can bring him back so we can kind of see the whole outfit. And again, he kind of goes across the back of the text there, but we could spin him around. I mean, the outfit seems on point. The scan seems to be great on the face there. There's no mistaking who this is. Let's see what other attire options we have here. So I think if we go, I'm just trying to figure out the controls with. That's one of the things with emulation, though. Because we're not using N64 controllers, and of course you can use those with this, emulation kind of tweaks things a little bit. So you kind of have to relearn the controls when emulating.
No, I agree with that. When I have the Steam Deck OLED and I'm doing emulation, it's a crash
you're
course as
relearning
I'm
it.
playing it. Yeah, exactly. And then you go back to like the PS5 or Xbox controller, and you're like, wait a minute, it's everywhere.
Yeah. So definitely, it looks like I'm seeing 4 different attire options for each player, which I don't know that there were that many. They were always pretty basic with the N64 original games. Like you'd see a red shirt versus, a white shirt for some of the guys, but never a full on, total change like this, which is pretty cool.
Well, there's
got the DX version.
Got the DX stuff. Yeah. So there's really only 2 iterations outside of the exterior outfit of the jacket, the chaps, the hat, the sunglasses. Really, Sean kept the base of the red and white. I think the like a dark white with some black or stuff in it. And then, of course, stuck with the DX stuff during that.
Right. And we got Austin here, which Austin didn't have a whole lot of options. Yeah, right. I think in the original, I don't remember WrestleMania 2000 specifically, but with No Mercy, I think he just had this outfit, and then it was like the camo or the T-shirt with the jeans, if I'm not mistaken. It was some variation of that. Let's see what we got.
Have like a street clothes option, I believe.
Right. So these are the same. Cool. I don't see any difference here.
I'm surprised. I don't know if they do it currently or have done it recently, but why they didn't have an alternate? There you go, jeans and a shirt. They didn't have the alternative of stunning Steve Austin with the long blonde hair in WCW. That would have been cool.
That would be a good one. So there is a WCW mod that that definitely has him as Stunning Steve, because that's what he was back then in WCW. But let's see what the last option is here. Okay, so with the vest, that's pretty cool. That looks sharp. Kind of the combination of both.
Yeah, that would have been the next one I would have hoped for, and that's definitely the one. Yeah, and the shorts, not the full jeans.
Yeah, I like that. I would go with that would be my choice right there. I think that looks really sharp.
That's cool.
Now we got Taker here. And I feel like WrestleMania 2000 Taker was a combination, because that was around the time where he was going from, he was changing his look. So I think you got a little bit of everything. The different versions of him.
I have to give them credit too when you have these, like, would you call it like 2.5D scans and stuff and polygon characters. Tattoos have to be really, really difficult to try to surface map these and do everything in the place that you need them to be.
Right. And he had no shortage of tattoos, so it's got to be a challenge. And that's another thing I always thought about with the action figures. Like, there's no way to get Undertaker's action figure perfect when it comes to tattoos and stuff like that.
Well, I don't know, man. I at the tail end of my time there, they were doing the 3D scan of the head and started with the body. So I think if he just went like this and then under, and they could get a nice 3D map. Now, applying it to an action figure, I mean, that's
on that scale too.
Yes.
Yeah. It's got to get watered down a little bit. So yeah, these seem to be pretty close. There's a difference in, the buttons or whatever there, but still looks good. Let's see what else we got.
I like that they even spelled Psycho Sid correctly in the wrestling world. Although purple gloves. Yeah, there you go.
I like that. I was going to say, it would be cool if they kind of did the different eras of him up until that 96, 98 point. And it seems like they kind of did that a little bit here. We don't have that original Taker, but it's close.
They did everything. They did much more than we did.
Right. Fair. So we got Psycho Sid. Psycho Sid looks good. Let's see what the other options are. So yeah, they're changing the minor changes on him. He didn't have a whole lot of variation, I suppose, but we got the jeans
and the vest.
and the vest. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, there's no mistake in it. Like there were some characters where you had to kind of squint and get creative to think about who it was, but these so far everybody's on point here. Now we got Kane coming up, so definitely looks like that 96 to 98 Kane. And he didn't really have much variation back then, I guess.
He switched to the one arm being off, and that was about it.
That's right. That's right. He came out originally with both sleeved. But mask wouldn't have changed at all back then, so maybe slight differences here.
Best version. Glenn's my friend, but it's always going to be this era of Kane that was just amazing, especially coming off the Isaac Yankem gimmick. People could have really been like, we know who that is, but they let his hair grow out, put the mask on him, and didn't have him talk at all for a long time. Vader looks good. Now,
wasn't he... Yeah, Vader looks good. Wasn't Glenn, didn't they have him as the Diesel briefly? When they were trying to do that? Fake Diesel, that's right.
As a matter of fact, Big Stevie Cole wrestled Big Daddy Cole in an independent show in Midwest Wrestling way back in the day. And Big Stevie Cole defeated Diesel, the fake Diesel, somehow.
There you go.
I don't even know that. I don't remember the finish.
I did not know that.
I did not remember it until you brought up Glenn.
There you go. So Vader didn't have a whole lot of, I guess, he's got the Vader time on the front there. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Yeah, it looks sharp. It looks sharp. Yeah, so
even going off screen with that, I just can't get over that. That's really cool.
Yeah, the attention to detail here is phenomenal. We got the Patriot here. Okay. I wouldn't have expected that one.
But he was a big part of that during the whole Hart Foundation as heels. Del Wilkes, the Patriot.
Del Wilkes.
Yep. It was then Tom Brandy was the Patriot, who I called the Fakerate on the Indies.
Okay. Yeah, looks good.
Looks good. Yeah.
All right, so we got two more lists, it looks like. So we're down at the bottom. Let me go up to the top. We got Farouk up here, Ron Simmons. So this would be Nation of Domination days.
Yeah. Let's see if there's Ron Simmons. I'm thinking they showed a great deal of respect for Ron Simmons and did not put the helmet on him.
Doesn't look like it.
Good. You get to live, whoever developed this game.
And we got Rocky Maivia here. So this, again, goes perfectly with, and I'm imagining we're going to get the other guys here as well from Nation of Domination. They're all doing the same sort of gesture. Plays right into that time period. I like that. Okay, so we got, I think that would have been like the original Rocky, right?
Survivor Series debut.
Yeah. There you go. And
that's the Nation one. And then that's The Rock.
Yep. I like that. So we got a little bit of everything. It's kind of that touching on different eras of him in that period, because he did a lot of different things in those 2-3 years. And we've got Hunter here. Looks like him at that time period as well.
He's got to have a DX alternative costume too, is my get. There
it is. There it is with the t-shirt.
And with just the tights.
Yep. So the only thing is the the gestures don't really match. I guess I'm being super nitpicky right now, but he's still doing the bow. He's not doing the DX, crotch chop or any of that. So that's the only difference I see, for those different eras of him.
Yeah,
we got Mark Merrow.
Him and Sean did not do the crotch chop or the X. I wonder if it's something where, Mark's doing it a little bit, but if you cross like that, it could be difficult to do that kind of,
could be.
But
But Mark Merrow is definitely going crazy here. He's actually seems like he's rotating the hands.
That's what I mean. I stopped myself. I was like,
yeah, this seems like it would be a tougher gesture than the other one. He's getting busy there. And all right, so interesting. We have kind of Wild Man, and then what was he when he was
the boxing one?
Was that? what was his? What would they call him? Was it Mean Mark? No, it wasn't Mean
Marvelous
Mark Marrow.
Mark Marrow, I think.
That's what it was. That's what it was. And Wild Man was how he came in, and that was short lived, I think.
Yeah, and then he became a heel, changed the outfit, and then had the match with Sable where she power bombed him on the floor, and then Austin, who was supposed to work Marrow, said nope.
Wouldn't do it. I get it though. You know, the logic
Back
was
then.
there. Back then. Now it's a different thing altogether. Is that an Austin 316
Yes,
shirt on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is previous to the Rock and Sock connection, and also it might have been. Remember when Dude Love turned on Austin in Philly when he was supposed to wrestle Vince that first time?
That's right. So we've got and we've got the classic white shirt with the tie.
Yeah.
Nice. And that would have been like the original Mankind. I remember the Boiler Room vignettes that kind of started it all.
Yeah, I do. No, actually, it wasn't Boiler Room. That was where they did the window framed light like he was in a dungeon.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, like a pet mouse in one of them and stuff, the vignettes.
That's right.
The Boiler Room was done to promote the Boiler Room match between him and Taker, where I believe Paul Bearer turned on Taker and hit him with the urn at the end of that, right?
That's right. I remember the mouse now. I remember him talking to the mouse and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. It's a different world entirely. Owen looks sharp here. I wonder if it seems like this would go perfectly with Brett as well. But
it almost looks like it could be King of Hearts or Slammy Award winner on the side of it.
Could be. Let's see. Yeah, I can't. When I zoom in, it goes down, so can't really see.
His hand's in the way too.
Yeah.
Well, they definitely have some iteration or some version of him that's really detailed enough for us to be like, is that one or the other?
Right. Absolutely. All right, next one down is British Bulldog, placed perfectly to go with Owen. So let's jump over here.
Which one is that? I've never seen that outfit. The trunks.
The knee pads and the boots for sure, but not the trunks. They kind of look a little mismatched, to be honest.
It looks like Wolfpack trunks.
Right?
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, the attention to detail is definitely here with each of these. Even the ones that, don't look 100% true, they still look good.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
then we've got
the two-tone tights either, do you?
No, it might be one of those things where they're just trying to get that 4, to be consistent on here.
Yeah.
So they just start, doing some different variations, but definitely don't remember the two-tone. That's the only one so far that I feel like, is off in any way. I mean, that looks pretty classic right there. Heart Foundation. Yeah. And again, the gestures make sense. All right, so we'll go to the next page. We've got Jesse James up here at the top with some South Park on there, it looks like.
Yeah, this is definitely New Age Outlaws, and
right.
Maybe he has a DX one too. I don't know how far they're going.
So that looks like it would have been right. So why don't we didn't get it for the other two though. Interesting. I wonder if Billy Gunn's going to have it, because if Jesse James has it, you got to have.
What is that?
You got to have it for Billy.
Was I blacked out boy?
Let's try to rotate that. Yeah, I don't know. Let's check out Billy. Okay, so we got old school. And he did the crotch chop too, right?
Yeah,
little one.
Just a little one.
Wasn't as into it. Interesting.
Was that previous one the Rockabilly one?
I think so. The Billy Gunn ones weren't what I was expecting here.
Before that one, yeah.
Oh, this.
Was that Rockabilly?
Let's see. Yeah, when you zoom it in, it drops down. But
yeah,
I think
I don't
so.
remember him wearing that pattern on a long-term basis, you know? He's always
Right,
been in
right,
trunks.
right. Interesting. Yeah, I would have thought that it would have been. I don't know, was Mr. Ass a little bit later? No, I feel like that was like 98.
Maybe. I
So
mean,
yeah,
shorts. He wore bike shorts, not
right,
trunks.
right, right. All right, so we got Road Warrior Animal here.
Looks good. Tattoo there. Everything.
Yeah. And there wasn't a whole lot of variation, I suppose, with them, but different configurations. Yeah, I mean, I remember them in WWF being more of that red,
Yeah.
and I wonder
Also,
if it
I would have thought
matches.
they would have put that. It would have been so hard to get the spikes. You
Right.
know what I mean?
I wonder if their entrance though maybe has that.
That's a good
We'll have to
point.
check that out. We'll have to check that out for sure. And then Hawk, I would imagine these match up. It seems like they do. We back him up a little bit here. Hair's right.
Hmm.
There we go. You can see the whole body back there. Yeah, it seems like it matches with the other one. We got the
Yeah,
white.
exactly.
Perfect. Ahmed Johnson.
I still to this day don't understand thigh pads.
No, you didn't see that very often, did you?
No, especially his legs weren't that small. Usually we try to hide that,
Oh,
but
he was a big guy. Okay, so yeah, so we're consistently going with the Nation of Domination here. I'm liking it. It's consistent, which isn't always the case with these mods. And the tattoos on here are on point for him as well.
yeah.
Really sharp. Nice job, guys. This was great.
See if D'Lo has the chest vest. There's D'Lo at the Nation. That was before when he was just one of the guys, like look like the Nation of Islam type guys in the suits behind him.
Right.
D'Lo was one of them.
Yeah, looks good there too. And then we got, of course, Mark Henry to finish it off for Nation.
I wonder if they have the Olympic one previous to this, or they're sticking with the era.
Yeah, because that would have fit in there perfectly. Let's see.
That was
Well, it looks
96 though.
Yeah, so it looks like they leaned more into the maybe 97, 98.
Yeah.
All right, so we got up here at the top. Oh, Brian Pillman. All right, that looks on point for especially WWF Pillman. That one's pretty sharp. I like that. That one, and then you wrestle Steve Austin with the jean shorts. That would look good.
Yeah, that was well, that I don't call 911 was all the thing when Austin went to his house.
Right.
But also
right.
that was kind of like the outfit he wore in ECW with the vest and everything. That's a weird one.
Yeah, I wonder if the face would be challenging for Goldust, because with this, with the graphics at this time for N64, I don't know. Let's see with the next one. Oh, I went the wrong one. There we go.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That is a tough one. See, this one looks pretty good. Yeah, this one looks good. That definitely makes sense.
I don't know what they're trying to do with the. Seems like like you said, they're trying to create two-tone faces and outfits.
Yeah,
but that's the one right there.
That one's on point. Yeah, especially for that time period. You just need the wig. The wig would have been a good one. Do one with the wig.
Maybe the entrance.
Yeah, there you go. We'll have to check that out. So we got Crush here next.
That's during the DOA stuff. All the gang warfare. Bariquas, DOA, Nation, they had all that stuff going on.
I feel like he could make that into a Kevin Nash pretty easily too.
Or even Taker.
Yeah. Yeah. Savio Vega. Now that looks good. Yeah, nice job with him. The tattoos, everything, all those outfits ring a bell for sure. And then we got Ken Shamrock down here, who didn't have a ton of variation, I suppose, but that definitely looks like him. Good scan on the face.
Yeah, I'd like to see like the ankle lock in gameplay to see what it looks like. Or the
Right.
belly to belly, where he would just throw you down without going
Yeah,
down.
absolutely. And that's another thing that they worked on. They have a lot of different, obviously, with a new roster on this mod, there's move sets, there's entrances, all that stuff. So Steve Blackman.
Well, they can update it too and add stuff, right? And change it up.
They could, yeah. Yeah, there could be different, updated releases and all that. And the cool thing about the mods, though, is they're free. Anybody can download them. I mean, I set this up today. It took me about, I would say, maybe 6 minutes, just because with this one, I just had to figure out how to kind of access it. You can actually access this through Launchbox. You can access it through a couple different front ends. But for this one, I had the best luck with Project 64. And we've got Jeff Jarrett here. And Jeff Jarrett had different variations at the time. Oh, he does let me back that up.
Fargo strut.
Yeah. Maybe if we change the outfit. There we go. Yeah, that's on point. Yeah, I mean, that's really good. Oh, Flash Funk. All right. Got Too Cold in here.
Doing the meanie dance.
Yeah, that wasn't the dance that he did, but
there it goes. That last part.
Oh, there we go.
No, not that, but if you stick with it, it'll do something.
Yes, it's the meanie dance, and then there it is.
Still not quite what he used to do, but closer to the meanie dance.
Right. I don't remember. See, I remember like the what was it? The purple that he had. I remember this. I don't remember the gold. But I also
he did wear the gold. I think on a pay-per-view. I think.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I wasn't I'm not the authority on Flash Funk, but I definitely remember some of these.
The blue for sure. There's goblins.
So we got Blackjack Wyndham here. Bradshaw to follow. They seem to match up.
That T-shirt on Wyndham one was almost like the Stalker. Remember that, where he had the face painted?
Oh, that's right. Is that just a Raw's War shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got Mosh and Thrasher here. Now that looks really good. And that's not one that you could just kind of, sometimes they have characters that you could see, all right, they obviously copied, like we talked about Undertaker and Crush look very similar. Mosh and Thrasher, there's nobody out there that you're going to, copy to get that character.
Yeah. Eddie, good job with Glenn.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Not a lot of variation here, but it looks sharp. And this might be our last page, so
Sasuke. Well, they had the light heavyweight title division back then that was kind of coming up with Taka, right. Brian Christopher, Sasuke. Who else? It was all kinds of you. Funaki, you had Dick to go.
Right.
I know everybody pronounces it that way here in America. Oh, Scotty Tuati was Scott Taylor before that.
Oh, that's right.
Heavyweight.
And when was Too Cool? Was that? I guess it had to be 98, 99. So maybe that's at the tail end of this.
Middle and towards the end of the Attitude Era. They were still teaming up when I got there in 99, but just finishing up, I believe, as a team.
Right.
There's the Sultan. Remember the Sultan with Iron Sheik and Rocky Maivia, and then Rocky Johnson came in and did the thing to
I remember
Sheik.
that. Yeah. Yep. Wow.
And they took Atom Bomb's nuclear pyro behind him, and that was the Sultan. Remember?
That's right. That's right. We got Bart Gunn here, and
that Bart Gunn with the jeans was the Brawl for All one. Or no, that was Smoking Guns. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Smoking Guns. Sorry.
Let's see if we don't have the Brawl for All one, but close.
Yeah.
And we have more. I thought that was the last page. So we have China up here at the top.
You skipped Kurgan.
That's right.
There's a Kevin Nash one right there.
100%. That looks just like him.
It might be the Kevin Nash one from.
That's true.
From WCW.
Revenge. Yeah. Interesting. All right, so we got China here. Let me back her up. China looks good.
I like how they you don't say a woman's height or weight.
Height or weight. Sable. All right. So we just have the one outfit for Sable. So just kind of valet mode for her, it looks like.
Yeah.
Wrong way. And we've got Luna Vachon up here. I'm all over the place here. Hold on.
See, it's not an N64 controller, as you can tell.
I know. Okay, so Luna Vachon. Let's see if we have different outfits here, because she certainly wasn't just.
But her eyes are on her forehead.
Yeah, the face is not on point here for sure. And the hair's the same every time. It would have been cool if they did kind of the shaved head sort of thing, but I don't know if was she.
The face looks a little bit like Rocky Horror Picture Show, like Tim Curry.
It does look like Tim Curry.
Sorry, now you can't unsee it.
No, not at all. And we have Marlena here.
Which could be Medusa as well. The face is very similar in this.
And the hair reminds me of Miss Elizabeth a little bit there for like WCW.
Yeah, a little bit of Alundra Blaze when she was at WWF. Still looks like
they
Terry.
can easily expand on that one and get 3 or 4 different people out of it.
Yeah.
Probably not many variations to that one.
Just different colored suits.
Yeah. And then Rick Rude. I wonder if he's in manager. Yeah.
He's in DX manager mode.
Yeah. There you go. That one's on point for sure.
Yeah, but no wrestling outfit for Rude.
Nope. Well, because he wasn't wrestling at that point, so they kept it true to that period. And I believe that's everything.
Even Rude did the crotch shop.
Did he? I didn't even notice that. Let me see.
Yeah, watch. You just let it play. That's what I like about these games. You just gotta watch and let them go to a new move out of it, because it's random.
Yeah. So it's on the second one, because the first one he doesn't do it. Hands to the side, and then he does
the thing, and then he goes into the crotch shop.
Yep, he did the casual Billy Gunn one. All right, well that's the entire roster. We kind of got a glimpse into the different venues, and if you will. Let me see if we can. How do I get back? I wonder if are there different match types though. Okay, so there's King of the Ring, we've got Road to WrestleMania, we got pay-per-view, which I think is just you creating stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what it used to be. Rumble is just entering the Rumble. Road to WrestMania is their story mode. King of the Ring is a standard tournament.
And let's see what type of matches we get, because single match it just appears to be just a straight-up single match.
Which one do you want? I think if you want to go back and see, because I think the Raw to see what the Titantron looks like on the mod would be good.
That's cool. Yeah, let's do that. So Raw, let's just watch this one. We'll let them wrestle each other. Who should we do here? We wanted to see I guess for tag we should do Road Warriors, but who did we want to see? Yeah, so for singles, let's see. Who did we want to see the entrance for? I'm interested to see if Goldust comes out with the
hair.
With the hair. So let's do the good Goldust here. We'll select that. And who's he going up against?
Let's see. Let's see if Brett comes out with the jacket. Or Sean. What Brett or Sean? They came out with gear, with jackets and stuff.
Let's do this one. Does that work?
Yeah.
All right. And
okay,
so you could customize it.
But the funny part, no, I'm talking about the background, is the opening of Raw where everything blows up and everything.
Yep.
I've been trying to use AI to recreate one of these openings, put video footage like, how Raw has the screen on the wall and stuff, to see if AI can replicate that and put me in this opening for like the new opening for the show.
Oh, I'm sure it could. AI has gotten so advanced. Look at this.
Dude, it's crazy.
I thought we were just turning blood on or off, but you could turn this into a first blood match. That's interesting. I don't think that was part of. I'd have to go back. I don't think that was a part of it though.
You want to shut off count outs? Because that way they can be anywhere they bleed. It'll probably
right. All right. So we can look at this. You can do lumberjack. You can do no disqualification. We'll just go with no for that. But interference, you can toggle on or off. That's pretty sharp. I like that. All right, how do I get? There we go.
I was going to say, no matter what, they would play the Titantron in fulls. Oh, it's back there, yeah. He's got the jacket and he's got Marlena with him.
Yeah, this is on point. Wow.
Oh, nice. See, he does the whole thing there. That's a pleasant surprise that he does the whole, that he didn't really translate on the choosing the character screen.
Oh, he comes out with Rick.
Oh, wow. There he goes. He's got the vest, got the chaps, and he's got the Texas tights that he won the title from Sid at the Alamo Dome. That wasn't a part of the... That didn't look like it was a choice at the time.
I think that's the chap, because he used to take the chaps off, though. I bet that's what it is.
I'm talking about the red and blue and the white. The Texas trunks weren't... Oh, geez, dude, look at that.
Wow. So much better than the original.
Why does somebody have a RIP sign and voodoo sign? Oh, whoop ass, sorry. Someone's got a rest in peace sign. Oh, he blocked a small package. This reminds me so much of Giant Graham 2000, one of my favorite games. I play that along with Fire Pro.
One of the most underrated games by far.
The graphics here were ahead of their time at the time, but even though they seem to be aged a bit, the playability of it is just... I don't know why they cannot... Like, even with the moving camera, they seem to get this right better than, like, the 2K games for WWE, especially because of the prices.
Let's see what WrestleMania 13 looks like.
I like that set. I like the minimalist pay-per-view sets. I don't
for sure.
Go back. So
it's too much now.
What about the Warriors versus either the Nation or Undertaker and Kane?
Let's do Undertaker and Kane because they looked really sharp and on point. All right, so Undertaker, which one should we do? They're all pretty close, I think. Let's do that one. And
that one.
Yeah. And yes, we got bloodshed on here. We got...
Oh God, look at that. You can set up the time to come in and help your partner or not.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, you can go all the way up to 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's do 20. I think 60 would be excessive, but you got time limit on here, which is cool. If you want to have a shorter.
So let's put the blood on, just see if it happens to happen. Perfect. That's cool.
All right.
Well, the old WrestleMania logo. Did you know Vince at one point wanted to take Wrestle out of WrestleMania and just call it Mania? Remember that rumor?
Really?
Yeah, because he thought it was they're trying to lean away from wrestling and call it sports entertainment. So theirs is called WWE Mania.
I'm not seeing the spikes on there. It looks like just the chest protector.
Yeah, it kind of looks like what D'Lo would wear.
Yeah.
They're gay. I mean, it's almost there.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let's see if they both come out together.
Or they come out one by one, but because they weren't together in this time period.
Well, the other thing is, I want to see if they end up doing Kane's pyro in the ring, especially.
Yeah, so it'd be cool
they
if
did Sean's.
Right.
But I wonder if Taker does the thing to turn the lights on. Oh, that's cool from behind.
Yeah, the camera angles are great.
Oh, there you go. Turns the lights up.
The fog, everything. Wow, just the entrance already takes you back with the original music and everything.
Wow. There you go.
Now here's the ultimate test.
I think he's going to do it. Over the top rope. There you go.
Wow. And the lights automatically come up. Yeah. Incredible. I mean, the attention to detail here. This is probably, the entrances alone, the best mod I've seen so far. And obviously the game mechanics look good as well.
What is it about with all the games that they put out and how they make it look like a cutscene now throughout the entire game with 2K? Why is it I still prefer this? Even Fire Pro with the entrances when you're in the dome. Wait, you know, I played Kenny Omega versus Okada yesterday, and Kenny Omega had the lights, all the stuff, and I don't know what is it. Just heart, soul, and spirit? Like, has it been lost? I
wonder the same thing. Is it that we're so tied to a certain generation that, you know, or time period of gaming where that's just what we crave? I don't know if other people share the same, you know, preference with this stuff, but
yeah, but then
the only thing I would say about this is we are a little bit far away from it because it's tagged. They're trying to get everybody in here.
Yeah, the camera's not moving as much because it wants to get everything.
Right. Yeah.
But also, I've played plenty of games that I thought were still a man, like GoldenEye. I was like, oh, I can't wait to play GoldenEye again and try it out. And I got an N64 a few years ago. And I played it and I was like, and really the graphics are just like this game.
Yeah.
But it didn't play out the same way as when I fired up Fire Pro after so many years.
Right,
you know, WCW Revenge, No Mercy. Mm-hmm. Even NFL 2K5 still plays, in my estimation, better than Madden 26.
Wow. I'll go one further. I think NFL Blitz is a better, just the mechanics of that are so much better than, you know, the new Madden games. I prefer that sort of, you know, football experience in a game.
Also, it can only be a one-off because you're on the sideline and, hey, do you want to be out for a week with this injury, or do you want this particular injection and be out one play?
Right.
Or there was other elements where there was shadier elements in the NFL. I love the game for that. Yeah, there's like no frame drops on this with four guys in the ring.
No, not at all. And so now that we had all four in action at once, we did zoom in a little bit because they were obviously closer together.
So there's a lot of, what's the word for it? Environmental detection that now that when they come in together, it's going to zoom into them and then bring it back out.
Right. I couldn't agree more. it makes perfect sense. But I see why we're never going to get it because wow.
Then one of the Warriors did a Jimmy Snuka's kid on that and didn't catch him. I'm bringing up all the historical elements, aren't I?
Yep. That took me right back to that moment for sure. But I mean, move sets are phenomenal on here. I'd love to see a finisher pop off, but I don't know if we're going to get that.
But this is the whole thing too, that you have to work up your fighting spirit in order to do your special or finish.
Right.
So you have to. There is a grind factor to this, but it's mid-match. It's not repetitive. Trying to win or do a move, and it's just. There's the surprise discovery aspect too. When I just saw Taker dive over, I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Every time I play Fire Pro, I'm like, wait a minute, Kenny Omega just did this and I was in this part of the ring. Can then you chase to repeat the spot or the move? You're not frustrated. You're just like, all right, I'll keep playing. Maybe it'll just, no less than you get in, 2 or 3 people in the ring in Fire Pro, even with 3, and you're doing the whole forearm thing or the Doomsday device with a tag team. It's pretty badass.
It is.
Now it
still looks sharp though, but
But you know what it is? It's the Shotgun Saturday Night. Hey, I have the Stone Cold. This is the one they used to tape after Raw. Remember?
Oh, yep.
Got the walk down. Got the knee brace on.
I like the camera angles.
Going to the corner.
Just one knee brace. Was he doing the double back then? I don't know that he was. And
started in one and then added the second.
I mean, it's the little details. They've got it on point.
All four sides. And the camera angle, look.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the most camera angles we've seen on an entrance. Rightfully so. I mean, it's, one of the GOATs. If not the greatest. I don't know how you feel, but I always have Austin at the very top.
Well, he was the biggest draw in the history of the company, as far as we know, outside of, $40,000 ATV Karen front seats at WrestleMania. I don't know. I mean, but yeah, I would say he drew more money than Hogan. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's see. I wish they had? The sit in the background, the sparkler, the pyro. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. Oh, backed up. Good timing.
I've never seen Steve do a gut wrench, but I like the Wile E. Coyote cam, though. For some reason, I like when you do the block, you just stick your chest way out to absorb the blow.
Right.
And I like that. Right. They knows you're near the ropes, and he didn't go to the floor. He went to the apron.
Yep.
Now, I think when he's more fatigued, he goes to the floor. So these little things, like Taker did later in the match.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
They have a Die Rocky Die sign out there on the top right. If you got
better eyes than I do. I didn't. Yeah.
I love this game, man.
Yeah.
This mod's awesome. Just the controls. Oh, he blocked.
We even have the tattoo on Austin's calf.
There you go.
Little details. Oh, reversal.
He blocked it. He got him the first time and blocked it second.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't think it was going to pull off a German.
No.
That's kind of cool.
It's very smooth, very smooth. Usually that was a much more, I don't want to say glitchy, but all right, there we go.
Now, I was saying the way Sid backdropped him, just dipping the shoulder down and turning sideways. I've never seen a style in the game like that.
No, it's very fluid
looks like
movements.
a form. Yeah. Sorry to talk over you. But yeah,
No.
I mean, but little style things like that forearm is a lot like what Sid would throw.
Yep. I don't think they do that anymore. Does Austin do that in the new 2K? I think that's been taken out.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I'm sure they took it out.
Yeah.
Anything that makes you have fun, they'll take away.
Well, they still have blood at least, but oh, he just took a chair out, or what is? No, it's the steps. The steps.
Oh, we got TKO
So this was,
on.
but I didn't see blood because it's TKO.
No, but
all right.
TKO
we had
is
first
actually
blood, but all right. So
Slam of the week.
Slam of the week.
Oh, the old WWF logo.
Yep. He sold it first.
As he was out on his feet.
Yeah.
Said eventually went down.
Yeah. Think about it first.
But see all the camera angles and everything.
It's phenomenal. Yeah, usually I pick mods apart, but there's really nothing to pick apart here. This is really well put together. Even this, I mean, we're getting different angles every time of this same replay. You were talking about this before.
Yeah, I would just watch this for a good 10 minutes, dude, just to see if we can get
with the music on. Yeah.
Yeah, where there was one where it was from the POV of the person taking the move. Like him doing the splash with the person looking up. Can you imagine you get the POV of Sid getting hit and then falling off? That would be pretty amazing.
Really nicely put together.